As awful as that Ray Rice elevator assault is, this point needs to be spelled out. Ray Rice cannot be prosecuted further. He was charged with third-degree aggravated assault, but back in May, he was accepted into what's called a pretrial diversion program. And as long as he completes the program, the charges will be dropped and he will avoid prosecution. It sounds like justice failed. So what happened at the local level with the criminal justice system in Atlantic City? I'm joined by Steve Sweeney. He's the president of the New Jersey State Senate. He's calling for the state attorney general to investigate how prosecutors handled the case. Senator Sweeney, let me ask you this. What did the police and prosecutors know of that appalling video, and when did they know it?
Well, they had the film, Michael, and the problem is that you saw that violent act. The prosecutor actually went and moved for Mr. Rice to be upgraded in his charge and went before a grand jury. And unfortunately, our laws, we've just saw a flaw in our laws. A third-degree crime comes with a presumption of non-incarceration, which means you can't put somebody in jail, regardless of the violence. So we need to change our law.
In other words, if it hadn't been Ray Rice, if it had been Joe Smith, some random individual, not a celebrity, same outcome would have occurred.
Well, that's what the prosecutor in Atlantic County is doing, and that's why I asked the Attorney General to review to ensure that there was no special treatment given. Because there's conflicting reports right now, Michael, that it looks like he was given some special treatment, but, you know, we're dealing with basically a victim that's defending the abuser, and that's pretty common in domestic abuse. So we're looking at this as if this is common practice and this is the way you deal with this issue, then we need to change it.
There's a perception across the country as people have watched this god-awful video. They know of his celebrity status and they think that he was cut a break because he plays in the NFL. What I'm hearing from you, Senator Sweeney, is that the law needs to be changed and that your suspicion, as you are calling for this investigation, is that it was not a celebrity who was treated in a beneficial manner.
Well, I'm giving the prosecutor the benefit of the doubt, but I am asking the Attorney General because we have to make sure that he wasn't given a special treatment because of who he was. And, you know, more importantly for us, this puts domestic violence on the forefront, again, for a lot of people, and it's a serious issue, Michael. We're taught as children, you don't beat children, you don't beat women. It's the wrong thing to do.
Something's wrong here. I mean, on that we can all agree, right? The justice system, for whatever reason, didn't react as society would demand to what we all saw on that videotape.
Oh, absolutely. And what we've seen from that videotape is really there's a failure in our system. Mr. Rice honestly should have went to jail. That was a violent act. He could have killed his girlfriend at the time, and he's gotten a slap on the wrist. It's like it's a traffic violation. Don't do it again. You're speeding. Don't do it again. Domestic violence has to be treated in a way that it deals with the problem. And unfortunately, Mr. Rice slipped through the cracks.
Well said. I agree with you. Senator Steve Sweeney, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Michael.